We're taught that wisdom and courage are the keys to a good life, but Arthur Schopenhauer, a 19th-century philosopher, challenged this idea. He claimed, "The wise are all insane, the brave die, and fools are happy." This unsettling thought asks us to reconsider what truly brings happiness. Schopenhauer noticed that knowledge often brings sorrow, and courage can lead to ruin, while those who don't overthink seem to find joy. In this video, we'll unpack why wisdom can feel like madness, why bravery can be self-destructive, and why the so-called fool might actually have it right. Our goal isn't to abandon intelligence or courage, but to find a balance, what Schopenhauer might call wise folly. So, are you the overthinker, the risk-taker, or the contented fool? Let's begin. Schopenhauer's claim that the wise are all insane isn't about mental illness, it's about the burden of seeing too much. The wise notice life's flaws, injustices, and suffering, making it hard to enjoy simple pleasures. Even planning a picnic becomes a minefield of worries, weather, traffic, social awkwardness. This constant vigilance turns wisdom into a cage, trapping the mind in endless what-ifs. The wise often feel isolated, paralyzed by the fear of making the wrong choice. Their deep understanding of people can make genuine connection difficult, as they see hidden motives everywhere. Instead of living in the moment, they're stuck analyzing every detail. Wisdom, meant to guide, becomes a barrier to happiness. The world moves on, but the wise are left behind, lost in their own thoughts. This is the quiet torment of overthinking, a kind of madness born from too much clarity. Overthinking is the wise person's curse. Our minds, built for logic and planning, can turn against us when we dissect every feeling and decision. A simple compliment becomes a source of suspicion. Did they mean it? Are they mocking me? This habit destroys joy and stifles creativity. Before we even try, our inner critic says, "You'll fail." The fear of imperfection keeps us from learning and growing. The solution isn't to stop thinking, but to guide our thoughts with kindness. Notice when your mind spirals and gently return to the present. Set limits on analysis, plan when needed, then let go. Practice self-compassion. Mistakes are for learning, not proof of failure. Tame overthinking and wisdom becomes a guide, not a jailer. Schopenhauer bluntly states, "The brave die." Heroic acts, soldiers, firefighters, explorers, often come with real risk. Society celebrates courage, but reckless bravery can be self-destructive. The person who rushes into danger, or invests everything without a plan, may lose it all. Sometimes what we call bravery is just impulsiveness. Unthinking courage can ruin careers, relationships, and reputations. True courage isn't about seeking danger, but facing necessary risks with preparation and purpose. It's knowing which battles to fight and when to walk away. The bravest people act with wisdom, not just boldness. Sometimes the greatest act of courage is choosing caution. The brave die isn't just literal, it's also about the loss of reputation, dreams, or relationships. Noble but naive bravery, like absolute honesty or uncompromising ideals, often ends in disappointment. The idealist who refuses to play by the world's rules is quickly sidelined. In relationships, unfiltered honesty can erode trust and connection. The brave person's innocence dies when reality proves more complex than their ideals. This can lead to cynicism or withdrawal. Schopenhauer warns, before acting bravely, understand the world you're in. Be wise as a serpent, not just innocent as a dove. Now, Schopenhauer's most surprising claim, fools are happy. Here, fool means someone free from overanalysis and excessive caution. The fool lives in the present, enjoying simple pleasures without worrying about the future or past. Like a child at play, they're immersed in the moment, not dissecting it. They aren't obsessed with status or others' opinions, they follow their own joy. Their happiness comes from being authentic and unburdened by constant self-judgment. The fool reminds us that joy is found in subtracting worries, not adding achievements. They eat, laugh, and sleep deeply, untroubled by existential dread. This isn't ignorance, it's a different kind of wisdom, the art of living simply. Sometimes a small immediate world is more than enough. Schopenhauer's fool isn't careless or ignorant, they're skilled at focusing on the present. It's not about lacking intelligence, but about knowing when to stop analyzing and start living. The fool chooses inner peace over external pressures, pursuing what brings joy regardless of status. They treat everyone kindly, not calculating who matters most. Their mind is present, not lost in anxious futures or regretful pasts. This takes discipline, mindfulness, noticing small pleasures and letting go of needless worry. The fool isn't oblivious to suffering but refuses to let it poison the present. This is practical wisdom, living fully, right now. Schopenhauer's lesson isn't to pick one path, but to balance wisdom, courage, and foolish joy. Don't let overthinking paralyze you, schedule worry time, and keep the rest of your day for living. Use courage wisely. Before bold action, pause and assess risks and rewards. True bravery is strategic, not reckless. Most importantly, make space for joy without purpose. Dance, play, savor small pleasures. Give yourself permission to be silly and unproductive. Mindfulness helps you enjoy the present and builds resilience. Wise folly is the antidote to anxiety and burnout. Balance is a daily practice, not a fixed state. This is how we find genuine happiness. Schopenhauer's insight isn't cynical, it's compassionate. The wise suffer from overthinking, the brave from reckless action, but the fool finds happiness in the present. The fool isn't ignorant, but masters the art of letting go and living authentically. Happiness isn't about achieving more, but appreciating what's already here. Reflect on your own tendencies. Are you the overthinker, the risk-taker, or the contented fool? Most of us are a mix. Balance is key. Learn to quiet your mind, temper courage with wisdom, and make space for joy. Wise folly means thinking deeply, acting bravely, and living joyfully, without being consumed by any one trait. This is the practical skill Schopenhauer invites us to master.